Offensively, actually, early on, we hit some balls well. We didn't get a lot of hits. Hit some line drives, some hard ground balls. Their shortstop in particular made a number of nice plays. And they had that one inning, really, the 3-run inning, kind of got them rolling. I think Ricky had a little trouble getting the ball down today. Ball was a little up in the zone. They were able to get some balls in the outfield, and they put that 3-run inning together and then tacked on a couple single runs in the following innings.
Could Rick's performance be due to the craziness with the pitching on Sunday 2 innings and not having pitched in a week as a starter, or is that just an excuse?
I guess it could be. It throws his biorhythms off a little, I guess, but it's possible. Better suited for him to answer that than me.
Brad, in the second inning when Taylor bunted and Nick picked the ball up, what was your view of that as far as whether that ball might have gone foul?
Well, my instinct watching it was that it was going to go foul. I think the spin on the ball caught Nick a little bit off guard, and his instinct was to grab it and throw it. That's a case where you have a young player, and we've talked about this with young players. Sometimes they have to experience things. I think if that same play occurred again with Nick, I think he'd probably end up letting it go and take his chances that the ball would go foul because he wasn't going to get him at first anyway. So that's an example of young players having to experience something to learn it.
Brad, what did Seattle's starter Paxton, what did he do particularly well?
He's got a real good angle on his fastball, down angle, so it's hard to you get a lot of balls that get topped. You hit the top half of the ball, and you hit ground balls or choppers in the infield.
What was the situation with Miggy when you went out? Any lingering effects?
On that play at first where he tagged I think his thumb came out of his glove as he was tagging him, and it got kind of bent back. As we were out there, he said Kevin Rand was doing some manipulations with his thumb, and it got better as he went through them, and it felt stronger. And I don't know, I saw him a couple of times when he took a swing here or there, he would kind of move his hand like it might have been bothering him, but then at other times he would take a great swing and hit some balls hard. So it may have come and gone. It may have been one of those cases where when he took a good swing, it felt fine. It's when you take the bad swing, sometimes you feel it.
Hey, Brad, I know there's 42 games left in the season, which is a ton of baseball, but is it eye-opening, startling that you guys are now not in the postseason at all, at least for an evening? I mean, I know you maybe not pay attention to that stuff at all, but I know other people have pointed it out.
I'd much rather be in first place up by 15 games, but that's not the case, so we're just going to keep going. There's a ton of baseball left, and we didn't play well. It's not that we played poorly tonight. We didn't win tonight, but we can't change it, so we'll come back tomorrow against a very tough pitcher, but luckily for us, they're going against a tough pitcher as well.
Brad, I know the offensive woes can be placed around the entire lineup, but specifically for Ian, it looks like he's kind of had a rough second half. What have you seen out of him?
Again, I'm not going to – he's gone through stretches where he swung the bat well. He's gone through stretches when he struggled a little bit, and that applies to every single player. That's how baseball is. You have hot streaks and cold streaks. You have slumps, and you have periods where you can't seem to do anything wrong. So, just as a group, we haven't scored a bunch of runs lately. We have trouble scoring runs. We can't string hits together. So I'm not going to single out one particular player and say that's the reason we're struggling, because that's first of all, it's not true, and it's completely unfair to that player.
Brad, you referred to some of the plays that their shortstop made. The one that ended the third inning with Victor running down the line, was that one of the plays you're talking about? And on that play, was that extraordinary arm strength for a shortstop?
He does have excellent arm strength, yeah. I've never seen him play before, so he's got excellent arm strength. He made a number of plays. I know he had that one error, but he had made a number of plays ranging to his right and came up with a strong arm and made some plays.
Yeah. I mean, for a while, it looked like every ball was going to go to him, didn't it?
Yeah, it seemed like we had about 10 or 12 balls hit to him in the first 6 innings.
Not that it affected the outcome, but what was your view of the play in the ninth inning where they scored the run?
My view was, we had a pickoff play. Miggy turned to make the throw, and I don't know if there was no one. I don't know if anyone yelled. I don't know if. Well, quite frankly, I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's a play they clearly had set up. It's late in the game. They got a lead. They're trying to steal an extra run. So, I think as the team on defense, we got to be aware of that. But I'm not sure. Maybe there was no signal that the guy was running, but I didn't notice.
Mercedes?
He threw well. Kept the ball down. Did a good job in his major league debut. So there's really the one bright spot tonight is how Melvin threw the ball. He got outs for us. He didn't seem nervous. He seemed very comfortable. So that is definitely the bright spot of the day.
Were you planning 2 innings, or were you saying, let's see how the first goes, and then...
I was hoping for 2 innings. You never know how the first inning is going to go. I was hoping for 2 innings, and Kroll kind of needed to pitch as well. So unless the score dictated that we make a different move, I was hoping to get Melvin in there for 2 and Kroll in for 1.